Hello, guys. Yesterday I talked about why we don't like our voice. Yesterday I mentioned casually how we could get stuck waiting for things about us to be perfect, wanting our voice to be as perfect as we would have wanted, waiting until our faces or our ears, our mouth is as perfect as we would have wanted. And so we could be stuck at that level for a very long time. And one of the things I want to talk about today is you having to consider these few words: confidence. Have you ever heard of the word confidence? Have you ever given a thought about what confidence is all about? Have you ever thought about the word competence? Yes, confidence, competence. Have you ever thought about this word practice? What's the relationship between the confidence, competence, and practice? Many of us have not been able to start what we wanted to start or what we're supposed to start. We have an idea and we have been stuck waiting until it is perfect. And the perfection we are invariably waiting for could be that we are not confident enough to start from where we are. We are not confident enough to start with what we have, because what we have is all we need. And the reason we've not started has to do with our confidence. And why is it that we don't have confidence to start? It is because we are not competent. Why is it that we have not been competent? We don't have the competence to start something. It's because we've not practiced enough. Now, what is practice? Systematic, repetitive task is practice. So, when you repeat something in a systematic way, you've decided that I will do item number 1, followed by item number 2, followed by item number 3, then you come back to item number 1, item number 2, item number 3. That is a systematic or a systemic repetitive task. Now, how many times you have to do that? Number 1 to number 2 to number 3, number 1 to number 2 to number 3. How many times you want to do it is what is called practice. Doing it over and over and over again till you can do it unconsciously. That is practice. When you've practiced something over and over and over, it takes you to a point where you become competent in that very aspect. You can't be competent in everything, but competent in a particular aspect. And then, having been competent in that very particular aspect, you start to develop confidence. If someone asks you whether you can do something you've been practicing 5 times, 10 times, 6 years ago, you tell the person, yes, I can do it. If someone says, do you know how to sweep? You say, yes, I know how to sweep, with confidence, without having to think it twice. You get the point? If someone says, do you know how to clap? You can say, yes, I know how to clap. You can then start clapping almost immediately. That is what practice can do. Practice leads to competence. Competence leading to confidence. Now, if you now have confidence, one factor is also to be considered: fear will go away. And so many times when we stay at a spot and tell plenty stories, we are telling stories because, number one, we are afraid of something. We are afraid of our confidence. I'm not confident enough for me to start this thing. I'm not confident enough in my competence. So, whatever it is that is getting you stuck, you are thinking about what you want to start, you've not been able to start it, is because you actually are afraid. You are afraid because you have not practiced well enough for you to know that thing well enough for you to call yourself competent in that thing. And because you are not competent in that thing, your confidence is lacking. And so the solution now is for you to do what? Practice a thing. Sit down, map out what you want to do, come up with a system. I'm going to do this. After that, I'll do that. After that, I'll do this. And anything you have come up with, you have to tie it to time. Anything that you are doing and you're not tying it to time, you're not going to do it faithfully. So pick a time of the day and say, I want to start doing this at this particular time of the day, and then you see how faithful you can be. Every time of that day, start that thing. I do item number 1, followed by item number 2, followed by item number 3. The regimen the steps can be up to 10, can be up to 15. But you see, the simpler you make it, the better for you. Normally, just try to do it 1 to 3 or 1 to 5. And repeat 1 to 3, 1 to 5. Repeat 1 to 3, 1 to 5. Repeat. Do it repetitively. Then when you have counted 21 days, 30 days, 40 days, 50 days, you now know that you've known this thing well enough. Anywhere, anytime anybody call you and say, do you know how to sweep? For example, if it is sweeping, you tell the person, yes. Can you sweep in so place? You tell the person, yes. Can you sweep in a particular government house? You say yes. Why? You are not afraid. So your fear is gone because you now have confidence. Your confidence came as a result of your competence. Your competence came as a result of your constant practice. Guys, we're going to talk some more when we meet next time. Thank you. My name is Felikota. Comment and subscribe. Love you.